Hey, welcome back everybody. You're listening to Ultimate Affiliate Marketing. I am your host, as always, is Paul Motley here. And a little bit of a change of venue at the moment. I'm actually sat out in the gardens, if you like, of a hotel right on an airport. I won't go into the details as to why, but it will become apparent in future episodes. So I do these every day. So if it's your first time listening, then go ahead and subscribe. But what I wanted to talk about was why we build like an audience. Now, you can call it a following, you can call it a tribe, you can call it anything you like. But the reason why we do this is because ultimately we know that's going to help drive our business forward. But how do you actually start out? How do you do it? And, you know, there's a whole bunch of ways that, you know, it could be an email list, it could be a messenger bot list, it could be a whole bunch of people in your Facebook group, it could be Facebook friends, there's a whole multitude. It could be followers on Instagram, you know, anything you like as far as building an audience goes, right? But the best way to build it is, and I hate to use this word because people overcook it way too many times, but giving value. I like to call it helping people, because the more you can help people, the more people will follow you, they'll respect you, and honestly, they will have trust in you. And if they have trust in you, then when it comes to affiliate marketing, if you stick a product or a service in front of them and say, hey, look, this is what I've been doing with it, this are the results I've got, this is how you can achieve the same results. And if that's something that they're struggling with and that's something that they want, then guess what? They're going to want to buy. And there's a good chance they'll want to buy it through you as well. And this goes for whether it be affiliate products or your own products as well. And I tell you what, it becomes so much more powerful when it becomes your own products. And I tell you the reason why. Because when you start helping people get results, you show them, you teach them, they implement it, they master it. Guess what? They are going to want to share that as well. I've had people come to me recently dying to give me testimonials for a product that I brought out a couple of weeks back now. Mainly because, you know, I to be honest, it wasn't a product I wanted to create. It wasn't something I set out to do. I was just running through some stuff, running through some ideas, did some experiments. I thought it was so good, and I thought, you know what, I've got to share this because this is going to help a lot of people. So that's what I did, and created training on it, and then slowly adding more bits to it. But then I thought, how could I get this further than my own audience, my own reach, if you like, my own tribe, my own Facebook group, my own following on this, that, and the other? How could I do it? And then it struck me, affiliate marketers like being affiliates, right? So they like earning money by being an affiliate. And if it's through a product that they know, they like, and they trust, then guess what? They're going to then share it to their audience. It just makes sense. So let's say that my audience is like 1,000, but I've got like 10 other people that have, you know, really enjoyed what I've done. I've got them results. I've helped them through it, and, you know, been there for them. And I do this a lot. Those of you that are listening that will identify with this, I get on Messenger with you guys. I get on Zoom calls with you guys. I'm there and I'm helping as much as possible, right? So, because I want you to get the results. I want you to implement it. I want you to master it. And then they'll think, oh, I can earn some money myself with this. I can build my affiliate business by using this as well. And that's how you then start leveraging their audience. So if I've got 10 people, each of which with 1,000 audience, and I'm going on the low end now because I know a lot of people have way more and some people have way less. But let's just pick a number because it's easy for my head and my brain to work, especially at this time of night because it is in the evening time. Then all of a sudden, instead of being able to reach 1,000 people myself, I've now got 10,000 through my affiliates, which makes a total of 11,000 reach. That can grow exponentially. And that is what makes a difference massively, because I'm not only then growing my own business, but I'm also helping 10 other people grow their business too. And if they reach another 10 or 20 or 30, I'm then reaching them and then helping them as well. And that's ultimately what I want to do. Someone asked me a question earlier on. They were asking what I was working on and what my goals were and all this sort of thing. And I said, well, I'd like the freedom of choice. That's my goal. I would like the freedom of choice. And sometimes that comes in the way of being able to have time back. It comes in the way of having enough pennies in the bank to cover the bills and have a little extra. You know, this is the sort of things that you can get when you work for yourself. When you have your own business, you then get, I'd like to say spoilt, but not spoilt, if that makes sense, to being able to make your own choices. I mean, I'm in a great position where my business is what I do, right? I don't have to go out and do a 9 to 5 or anything like that. My business is sustains me enough to keep going, and this is what I do full time. I say full time, I can pick and choose. That's the point. I wanted the freedom to be able to choose when I worked. And any entrepreneur will tell you they probably work more hours now than they ever did working for a boss, but it's their choice. And if I decide I don't want to do anything tomorrow, then I don't do anything tomorrow. And if I need to go to the doctors or visit the dentist, or I want to go and play with my kids, I can have that choice. I don't need to go ask someone if I can do it. For me, that's freedom. And that is what I want everyone that's listening to this podcast to have and achieve for themselves. So you think about your goals that in those terms, then life should become much sweeter, and you should have a much more fulfilled and happy way about yourself, your personality, and that should rub off around the people that are in your life as well. So anyway, that's going to be me signing off, but I just wanted to make sure that you understand it's not just all about money. It's not just all about the money. It can be a consequence of the money, but it's not all about the money. The freedom of choice, that's what you should be looking to do, because that is where I truly believe happiness is. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll catch you all again tomorrow. Have a great evening, day, morning, evening, afternoon, or wherever you're listening. All the best.